Gratitude. You hear it all the time. But if it presents itself in hundreds of books, podcasts, and YouTube videos, and you find it as a core principle in every major religion, surely there must be something to it, right? Today, I'll be going over a holistic perspective of the benefits of living in gratitude, as well as share some actionable exercises you can begin incorporating into your life immediately. Be sure to watch till the end for a perspective shift that will change everything for you. First, let's define gratitude. The quality of being thankful and readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. The most important words to highlight in this definition are quality of being and kindness. As we go, see if you can spot where these are true. Let's get into the benefits. Starting with health benefits, gratitude has been shown to have a myriad of positive physiological effects. Through gratitude, you become more inclined to take care of your body. And if you provide it with quality nutrients, exercise, hygiene, and treat it kindly, it's no surprise that it becomes stronger, more resilient, and increases your odds of living a long, fulfilling life. But what about mental benefits? Practicing gratitude makes you mentally strong. It hardens your mindset to seek out that which is positive, important, and enriching to whatever you've set your mind to. Most importantly, it takes the focus away from toxic thought patterns and emotions. Gratitude for when life gets tough can help you find the solutions to get through them. It allows you to give yourself some grace and remain playful in your pursuit of worthy ideals. This study by UC Berkeley shows how the mere practice of gratitude rewires your brain. In the study, they selected nearly 300 students who were set to receive counseling for low levels of mental health, most of which experiencing symptoms of depression and anxiety. In this 3-week-long study, all participants received counseling, but they split the students into 3 groups. The first group of students were tasked to write a letter of gratitude to someone every week for 3 weeks. The second group was tasked to journal about negative feelings and experiences. The last group was a control group, only receiving counseling with no specific assignment. Not only did they find coupling gratitude practices with counseling to be more effective than counseling alone, those who were tasked to write gratitude letters reported significantly better mental health 1 month and even 3 months after the study concluded. How'd they find this out? Well, 3 months after conducting the initial study, they conducted a second study that involved an fMRI scan of neural activity. Those who previously wrote gratitude letters exhibited greater activity in the medial prefrontal cortex. That's the part of your brain that plays essential roles in processing information, regulating emotions, motivation, and sociability, amongst other things. Convinced yet? Well, it gets better. Listen to the spiritual benefits of gratitude. Perhaps the most special and fulfilling thing about practicing gratitude is its way of creating a direct line between you and Source. Gratitude is an opportunity to keep the channel to God, your angels, your guides, and your higher self open. Ultimately, you realize your access to the infinite source of knowledge, power, opportunities, and love that reside within you. Gratitude instills you with faith. When you have a clear, consistent practice to connecting with your source, your cup begins to fill. And guess what happens next? It begins to overflow. Consciously and subconsciously, soon you find yourself joyfully helping others through your kindness, your generosity, your service, and your very existence. What you thought was to help you begins to create a ripple effect that extends far beyond you. Gratitude creates a light within you that others are magnetized by. Your potential for impact broadens and your relationships deepen. Now that we've covered the physical, mental, spiritual, and relational benefits of gratitude, how about another scientific point of view? In your brain, there's what's called your reticular activating system, or RAS for short. It filters the thousands of stimuli or bits of information you receive through your senses at any given moment. Without it, you would go insane with sensory overload and your brain would probably melt. Just like positive affirmations, visualization, and goal setting, practicing gratitude also helps your RAS identify what's most important to you. Have you ever heard the quote, "What you appreciate appreciates"? I'm sure you have. While most of the time it runs subconsciously, with gratitude, you can consciously train it to prioritize certain information. information that aligns you with more of what you love. It's called information because it helps you put the pieces of your life into formation. By now, you might be thinking, okay, I get it. Gratitude is really good for me, but how exactly can I practice it? Here are 5 simple exercises I like to cycle into my day. 1. Make your day a gratitude sandwich, aka start and end your day with gratitude. When I wake up each morning, I like to start with acknowledging the blessing of a new day. Then closing my eyes, I start within my body, give thanks for the sensations of being alive, and thanks for each and every sense that I have. I then give thanks for those I love, and lastly, the things outside of me like shelter, food, clothing, and transportation. 2. Scan the room. Look around wherever you are and give thanks for all that you notice. 3. When things don't go your way, gratitude anyway. Life often doesn't go as planned, and the last thing we might think is to be grateful for it. But this is exactly when we are called to invoke the quality of gratitude the most. I'm not saying to bypass your emotions. Acknowledge your feelings, but don't remain stuck in them. For example, I just got a new job. I was excited to be working and furthering my financial goals. When only a month in, I shatter my pinky. Well, yeah, it sucked. There's a lot I'm grateful for, like holidays with the family without requesting it off, free time to make these videos, and since it happened on the job, medical expenses fully covered. Oh, and I get to keep my pinky. That's a big deal. Gratitude is your ladder back to a higher perspective when you find yourself stuck in a rut. 4. Thank you is the best goodbye. Whenever you find yourself parting ways with anything or anyone, take a moment to appreciate the time they shared with you and the ways in which they enriched your experience. This exercise will help you find beauty in the impermanence of life. The closer things get to non-existence, the more exquisite and evocative they become. That's Leonard Caron. Harking back to the UC Berkeley study, of course I have to recommend this. Number 5. Write gratitude letters. Write gratitude letters to yourself, your friends, God, or just because. They can be as short or as long as you want, and you don't even need to send them to feel the effects. It doesn't matter if you do one or all of these exercises. Maybe you prefer different methods altogether. But what matters is that you do something. Lastly, here's that absolutely life-changing perspective shift I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. Are you ready? Here it is. What if we learned to see gratitude as a constant state of being rather than just a fleeting emotion? You see, I've realized there doesn't need to be a trigger to respond with gratitude, but instead we can be grateful for no cause, no rhyme, no reason at all. Simply to just be. What would happen if we all saw it that way? I ask this because I believe gratitude is a way of celebrating life in its entirety. It can turn the simplest of moments into something worthy of celebration. In a world filled with unending struggle, gratitude is the balancing force to a peaceful existence. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, as well as let me know what your gratitude practice looks like in the comments below. This is Activator Angel. Thanks for watching.